Ladies and gentlemen of Knucklehead Nation, Cody Davis. How are you, man?
Good, and yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I appreciate you doing this with me.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, a pleasure, man. Cody, we're out here in CMMA again. Through no fault of your own. There's a lot of talent in this school.
Yeah.
You know, it's Lou, Big Lou, who we interviewed before. He's the CAMO heavyweight champion, so the best heavyweight MMA amateur in California.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the opposite side of the spectrum. You're the best flyweight in California, am I right?
Yes.
You're the #1 amateur MMA fighter in the state of California.
Yeah.
At your division.
Yeah.
Flyweight is 125, am I right?
Yes.
Kind of tell me, I mean, but before we get into everything else, how does it feel to have that, you know, to have that in your, kind of in your, that feather in your cap, you know?
It feels good. It feels good, and I wouldn't be able to do it without the people in here, without the people I train with in here. People I train with in here, they're animals.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cody, kind of take me back to the beginning. I mean, are you from Los Angeles? Where were you born? What kind of got you into combat sports? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Los Angeles. I was playing baseball at first. I was playing baseball all my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I went out to Wisconsin. I was playing out there, and then when I was done playing out there, I was always looking at this MMA gym. I was like always kind of curious about it. So then when I got done, I was like, let me go check this MMA gym out.
Yeah.
So I went to go check it out. Then I'm here.
So the MMA gym you were checking out was this one here?
It was when I was in Wisconsin.
Okay.
Because I was doing one more year of school there. Yeah.
Okay, so you played baseball your whole life?
Yeah.
And you got a scholarship at some point?
No, I didn't get a scholarship. I went out there. Yeah, when I wanted to go out there, I wanted to see something new, so I was out there in Wisconsin playing.
Yeah.
And going to school and all that stuff.
You were playing for high school or college?
College.
Okay.
I went to high school out here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, I mean, you walked on to a college team?
Yeah, walked on.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of walked on, yeah.
That's pretty good, Cody.
Yeah.
So, you know, why not stick with the baseball route? What brought you into MMA?
I don't know, something new. I guess it was something new. I guess it was something new. Yeah, that's it. It was just something new. I wanted to do something different.
Yeah. I mean, fighting is way different from baseball, though.
Way different. Way different.
Well, so I mean, I'm curious, why'd you choose MMA? I mean, because it's so different, you know?
Yeah, because at first, like, when I came out here, I first started competing out here.
Yeah.
And I really didn't expect to get into MMA, get into fighting and all that stuff. I wanted to just do jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to, like, get my job and then go. But when I started competing during jiu-jitsu, it was just, I got to do another one.
Yeah.
Then I got to do another one. Then I was just online, just looking for all these jiu-jitsu tournaments. And then I asked Chad, how, like, about fighting and all that stuff. Then he wanted me to. Then I started to come to striking classes. And then next you know, I was sparring, and then I had my first fight.
So you started off with jiu-jitsu, got into some tournaments. I guess you got hooked at that point.
Yeah.
Then you started working on the striking.
Yeah.
I mean, you also kind of have you got to have a wrestling base, I guess, too, right? Is that something that you learned here at CMMA? Or?
No.
No?
Well, no. I started wrestling at CMMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also wrestled at my other gym as well, up in Wisconsin, as well. But it was like mainly everything happened over here at CMMA.
And what was the gym in Wisconsin?
It was called Unified Martial Arts.
Unified Martial Arts. How long were you there before you came out here?
About like, I was training there for about like 6 months because I remember I took some time off. I was like finishing school up.
Yeah.
And it was like kind of hard because like the schedule. And then when I was done, I stayed out there for like another semester waiting to graduate and all that stuff. And then I started to train like every day over there.
And you were able to graduate and get done over there?
Yes.
What degree did you graduate with?
Criminal justice.
Oh, okay. I'm one of those as well,
Yeah.
so we got something in common there.
Yeah.
So, then you come back here. How'd you find CMMA?
I was just, because I knew I was coming back here, so I was just on my laptop, but I still wanted to continue doing jiu-jitsu, still training and all that stuff. So I was just on my laptop. I was looking at gym nearby the house, and I saw CMMA, and I don't know, something about the website that I'm like, that looked like pretty legit. It looked, it looked like welcoming. Not not legit, but just welcoming, like family. So yeah, that's how I got into it. That's how I got over here.
And it is kind of that atmosphere when you get here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When did you start coming to CMMA?
Like May of like 2017 or something.
Okay, so you've
May or
only
June 2017. I think like it was about 3 years ago.
Wow, so you've only been here 3 years.
Yeah.
And you've already become the best flyweight in the state of California.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty incredible, right?
Yeah.
What do you attribute that to? I mean, do you have natural talent? Is it hard work? Because I do hear you're a hardworking guy. I'll say that. I heard that through the grapevine, that like you don't complain, you just do what you're told. You're that kind of guy.
Thank you.
Do you attribute it to the hard work? Do you attribute it to natural talent? Is it both? Where are you getting this from?
I hard work, but then it's like also like mental too. Cause when I played baseball, it was like I would like work hard and all that stuff, but it was like all up in my mind that would like stop me. But I like things like Chad George, and it's like, you know how open he is about all of his like shortcomings and all that stuff. I listen to his podcast. I'm like, is he like talking to me or something? But I'm like, he's obviously not. But it's like I'll be thinking like the same thing.
Yeah,
and then one thing I like when he says is when things you find out your true self when things get hard. I think that's like I think that's really important. So I think yes, Chad Jordan like didn't like he's like always on the mental side.
Yeah. Chad George is really big into the mental aspect of the sport. And so you're saying when, you know, kind of when he was expressing to you guys as students, which he does to all of us, even to us that come in here to take classes like I do, he kind of expresses that to all of us. You're saying you felt like you could really relate to what he was saying.
Yeah, it's like you're just stopping yourself. You're just stopping yourself. I feel like I could really relate to that. So,
at what point did you take your first MMA fight? Forget jiu-jitsu tournaments. At what point, first off, what made you decide to take an MMA fight, and then when did you take that first one?
I took my first MMA fight. What made me decide? Because I saw like everybody in here that was training was doing it. Yeah. So it's like it's like birds that fly together flock together.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna go. So all my friends were doing it. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go spar. Like after that first, I said I wanted to go spar on Saturdays, and that's when they do the MMA sparring and all that stuff. So, and then next thing you know, I was fighting.
And when was the first fight kind of that you had?
June, July? I forgot. I forgot. I gotta look at my phone and find it.
Was it 2018? Do you remember the year?
I think it was 2018.
Okay.
Because I was 23. I was 23. That was 2 years ago. So.
Okay, so you're only 25 now.
Yeah.
Okay. You did have a fight with FightersRep.
Yeah.
You fought a very tough kid in Chuco Provincial.
Yeah.
More of a striker, I think.
Yeah.
You know, no disrespect to him, but you made it look pretty easy in there. Yeah, I mean, has that been kind of your experience in MMA so far? Have you run into any hard fights yet?
Yeah. I did a boxing and a kickboxing fight. Yeah, they were hard.
You did boxing and kickboxing?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the boxing, it was kind of short notice. Like, I didn't kind of know what to expect. So it's like, it like helped me change. It changed like my aspect on how striking is. So it's like when I took the boxing fight, I didn't really run a lot. So I was doing the sparring. I think I was be fine. It showed me why shadow boxing is important. Running is important, hitting the bag is important, hitting mitts is important.
Right.
Yeah. So like that was a hard fight. That was a hard fight, but it was a good experience.
Yeah.
And my kickboxing fight too, it's the same thing. I'm like, like I see why all that stuff is important because you're like simulating the fight. You're like seeing it already.
Right. So did you? I mean, what were the results of those?
I lost both those fights.
I got you. But you went in there and tried something. You know, that's not. I mean, MMA is your sport. You kind of wanted to just try those and build yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Are you still interested in maybe competing in some striking event?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I know you signed up to fight for us not too long ago, but your opponent kind of fell out. That was a shame.
Yeah.
But hopefully we can get you back on at some point. Maybe you could become IKF champion, not just CAMO champion.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
So you're more of a ground guy, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Do you like the ground game better, or do you feel like you're just more talented there, or why is it that you feel that way?
I feel like I like the ground game better because like in here we train ground a lot, we train grappling a lot, so I'm just more comfortable there.
Yeah.
I feel like my technique when I'm striking is good there, but I feel like my technique on the ground, I'm grappling, it's better because like I've been grappling here with these guys for about like 4 years, really intense. So
right. CMMA though, I mean, you guys have brought on a couple striking coaches now.
Yeah.
You guys actually won one of our shows.
Yeah.
FightersRep, I believe it was 8.
Yeah.
You guys won the Lions Cup. So, you know, kind of a grappling gym that's turned into...
Yeah, and also with grappling, I've done more jiu-jitsu tournaments than...
Right.
Yeah, so that made me more comfortable.
Okay, and do you feel like your striking is continuing to improve while you're here?
Yeah.
All right.
And over there at the Movement Boxing with Coach James.
Gotcha. Yeah. Shout out to Coach James. I'm very familiar with him.
Yeah.
Cody, what's your record right now in MMA?
7-0 in MMA, 0-1 in boxing, 0-1 in kickboxing.
So 7-0 in MMA. That's the sport you're going to be pursuing.
Yes.
7-0 in MMA in California. Kind of fought the who's who so far in your division. Mm-hmm. You know, at 25 years old, are you planning on going pro soon, or what's next for you?
Yeah, I plan on going pro. I was supposed to be, could have been fighting soon, but COVID happened, so.
Right. Has that kind of messed with your training at all, or you're still getting it in?
At first it did, cause you know, like my dad, he was kind of worried about it, which I don't kind of blame him.
Yeah.
So I was just staying at home, running, shadow boxing, hitting my bag, and all that stuff. But then after a couple weeks, we got back in here. So.
Gotcha. And you think a pro fight is going to be, you know, coming into your life sometime soon? Do you think you'll be waiting till next year? When do you think that's going to happen?
Hopefully be this year. Hopefully be this year.
You do have a lot of teammates that are still fighting at LFA and stuff like that, am I right?
Yeah, Bruno and Dom.
And even in the UFC, I mean, you guys had
Vince.
Cachero just go up there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah.
Vince is tough.
I feel like the UFC or the LFA wouldn't mind having the best flyweight amateur in California debut on their show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you done with the Amis? Do you feel like you want some more experience, or you're ready to go pro now?
I feel like I'm ready, but I feel like you can never I don't have a problem fighting in the Amis.
Yeah.
Like I don't have a problem fighting in the Amis.
Gotcha. Wanted to ask you some stuff, Cody, because of your, you know, success in just kind of such a short amount of time. How often do you train?
Like every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wow. No injuries to keep you out, nothing like that?
Yeah, I have injuries. I've gotten hurt.
yeah. But you kind of just fight through the pain.
No, sometimes I'll come in, I'll hit the bag. Like, I'll make sure I'm here.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm here doing something instead of sitting at home, getting comfortable. Because that's really easy for all of us to do.
So you come to the gym every single day?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're that guy, Cody.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's working for you, though.
Yeah.
It's working for you. And how about your diet? I'm assuming flyweight's what, 125, right?
Yeah.
Do you kind of stay around that weight? How does that work for you?
Like 135, 137, stay around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that hard for you, or it's okay?
No, it's not hard.
Is it because you're in here every day? It's hard to
Yeah,
gain weight.
That's like a big. I'm always sweating, so.
right. Cody, what do you eat?
Like brown rice, vegetables. I would either put like hot wings in there, chicken, just any kind of beef, so it won't get boring.
Yeah.
So.
And when Cody Davis cheats, what does he cheat with?
Well, shoot, I like to go to B&R, it's a burger spot, Brawley Hut. Yeah, I like to get some Mexican food in.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
The tough part about being in Los Angeles, huh?
Man. I know where all the taco trucks are now and everything. So
I know, man, they're so good. Man.
Yeah, they're so good. It's so many places you could go around here. Hawaiian Grill.
Oh man.
I kind of have a, but when you're down, I'll probably have a burger though.
Yeah.
A good burger.
It's hard to beat a good burger, man.
It's hard to beat a good burger.
Except with some good tacos. Though,
yeah.
I'm curious, when you go to the taco truck, what's a typical order for you?
I'll probably get a chicken burrito.
Gotcha.
Chicken quesadilla.
You ever try the al pastor?
No, I don't know what that is.
Oh man, it's these like evil pork tacos that I get every time I go.
I like how you say evil.
Yeah, they're so good. They're evil. Cody, man, it's really nice talking to you, being able to interact with you. Now I know so much more about you. You're a gym rat, basically.
Yeah.
I did notice I saw you around here all the time, but I thought, since I don't come in here that often, maybe I'm just, running into you.
Yeah.
But you're here every freaking day, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is there anyone else in here that's kind of like that?
Yeah.
Is Big Lou like that?
Yeah, he's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I see him in here all the time.
So the success is attendance is part of success.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to somebody who was looking into making MMA a career?
Just do your best every day, and do your best every day, and your true self comes out when things get hard.
I love that. Anyone you want to, before I let you go, anyone you want to shout out, any sponsors you want to shout out or anything like that?
Shout out to CMMA. Shout out to my immediate family. Shout out to the Movement Boxing and Unified Martial Arts, where I got started in Wisconsin.
For sure. And where can people follow you if they do want to sponsor the champ?
CJ Davis 01 on Instagram.
Very nice. Now I gotta ask you one more thing before I let you go. Is it true that Triple C retired because he knew you were coming? Because that's what your teammates were telling me at the front door.
I don't know what that means.
They're saying basically Henry Cejudo decided to retire because they knew you were coming up.
Oh man, he's a beast. He's a beast. I have some catching up to do, but yeah, he's nice. I like him.
For sure.
I like him, even though he beat my man Mighty Mouse.
For sure.
I like him though.
Close fight though.
Yeah, it was a really close fight.
But anyway, Cody, hey man, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.